Start recording. So that's not recording. Now I need this to start recording. Doop, doop, doop. Right, okay, so welcome to a house tour of this house that's basically not going to be ours in about a month's time.
Yeah.
Because this is being recorded at the end of Feb, but it probably won't go live until later in March.
Yeah.
But yeah, we thought that since we've done a house tour of the village house that we've got in Portugal, and we've done a tour of the farm where we got it, it's probably a good idea to do a tour of the house that we're selling.
We're leaving.
Yes, we're leaving, yes. So I always find it interesting, obviously, when you watch people on YouTube and, you know, the life that they're moving to in Portugal or abroad in general. I always find it interesting to know what their background is. And we've got a little blog on, blog post on our blog website, link in the description, about our background, but in terms of the house, we've not shown it.
No.
There are snippets of it in previous blogs, vlogs from, you know, over the years when we did hiking and when we went to Africa and so on. But we've never done an actual house tour. And over the years, the house has changed quite a bit. So now that it's all being packed up, you can see behind us the shelves are empty. And you'll see in this video, what it looked like soon after we put the house up for sale. So the house in this video won't be exactly as it was when we were properly living here. No. But it's very close to it.
Yeah.
For example, when I recorded all the clips for this video, we already sold one of the greenhouses.
Yeah.
And we had two.
Yeah. And we'd already taken a lot of things away
already a few.
We'd already decluttered once or twice.
a few trips to the tip, and some of the stuff's already gone to Portugal at that point. So, yeah. So what we do also have is a video I recorded on the day we picked up the keys from the estate agent when we bought the house.
Yay.
When we got the house. So that's only recorded with a phone. So obviously the quality of it's not brilliant and it's quite shaky, but it still is going to give you an idea of what the house looked like originally before we started doing anything with it. So yeah, let's get into it and we'll just watch it with you and talk you through it. So this is basically what the house looked like when we got it. You can still see the sold board there in front of it, Joe's Volvo and my Corsa.
Yeah, and it still looks the same, doesn't it, outside? The
front of the house, yeah. The main thing is the garage.
And the garden.
Yeah.
The garden's been changed a lot. That was the first thing we did, actually.
Yeah, and then you can see the red when you open the door. Yeah. Well, that didn't stay red for very long, and that lampshade didn't stay there for very long either.
No. And in fact, I hated this house when we first viewed it, didn't I?
Yeah, like the house itself, yeah.
It's honestly, the decoration is terrible.
Yeah.
So 90s.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much work they've done on it, because...
Well, the neighbours told us they'd had a new kitchen put in, didn't they?
Oh, did they?
Yeah, when we moved in, the neighbours said they'd not long had a new kitchen put in.
And then they decided to flood it when they sold it.
Oh, yeah.
Because they
all this lovely laminate that you can see now, we had to pretty much rip this up the week we moved in, didn't we? Because it was all soggy. All
of the kitchen, all of the dining room, and a third of the living room, which is where this is now, in this living room, had to be ripped up because it was all...
you can just see it raising now as you went in.
Yeah. So the first thing you can see now is the dining room and the separate kitchen.
And we lived with this for a long time, didn't we?
Yeah.
This kitchen, dining room setup.
We replaced the floor for the most part.
What?
The one that was soaked.
Well, we took it up and then
we had
scrappy bits of carpet down for a long while.
Yeah, well, because you have to let it dry off completely.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't like properly sodden, because you can't really see puddles or anything like that. But you can see like that floor peeling off there.
You can see the edges of all the laminate turning off.
Yeah, it was just dripping, but dripping for a while.
And for people who loved such bright colours, the kitchen was just dull. Black and white.
And then you got this beige colour.
Yeah. This was pink, wasn't it? Wasn't it dusky pink?
This was like quite glossy paint as well.
Dusky pink and blue.
It's just, not to our taste anyway.
No.
And then more wallpaper at the bottom.
And it's funny because I remember the house, it was so much smaller when we moved in.
It seemed.
It really felt that way. The decor really made it feel quite oppressive and small.
So that's why you use bright colours in small spaces, because the light bounces a bit more and it feels more spacious.
And that cupboard for years, it was just full of junk, wasn't it? And I don't think we ever opened it.
To be fair, it was always full of junk. Well, mostly tools, to be fair, when we started. But we expanded it inwards, which you'll see later. And the fireplace was gone very quickly. It was a gas fire.
In fact, weren't we peeling the wallpaper off the evening when your mum and dad came round and they told us to stop?
Pretty much.
And then we took the rail off and your dad was like, no, don't do that. Anyway, that went straight away.
But yeah, the fireplace didn't stay. But it was behind where we sat now, actually.
It just didn't make sense, the shape of the room, did it?
Yeah, and you can see
the
entire staircase is in that red. Oh. I think they were like Liverpool Football Club fans or something, and maybe that's why the red was. And that, we'll get into the bathroom later. I'm not a big fan of those lampshades, but you can see those old energy efficient light bulbs that you had to leave on for like 5 minutes before they gave off any decent amount of light.
And the one place that we never touched actually was the staircase, wasn't it?
Yeah, that brown carpet
is still there.
It's still there. Yeah, it just has blotches of white paint from various times we painted.
And the handrails are still there. But yeah, that bathroom, crikey.
Yeah, black tiles. I think they were originally white tiles, but they painted over with gloss paint.
And then didn't we paint over them with white tile
We did,
paint?
which helped, but obviously there's only so much painting over painted tiles is going to do.
And from memory, weren't some of those plastic as well, some of those tiles?
Yeah, some of them were like cheap stick-on tiles.
Yeah, that bathroom was dreadful. And I feel like we lived with that for a long time, but we can't have done. We replaced that pretty soon, I think.
Yeah, I think it was 2 years or so though before we replaced it. And then this is like the second bedroom, really.
Again,
just blue walls.
State, wasn't it?
Blue walls, a few things on the walls where they had stuff hung up and that wire coming down, probably from
it was the TV area, wasn't it, or something?
Which we never
used. I feel like we spent like forever painting this house to get it back white.
I still have PTSD from painting this. I hate paint. Ever since we painted that house, I hate it.
Yeah.
I just don't like painting.
Nothing would cover the colours, would it?
No. Well, there's you.
There's me. And actually that garden is so much better now.
I mean, it's all subjective, isn't it?
It is subjective.
It
looks bigger, even though it's got more plants in.
Yeah, in cupboard with a boiler.
Yeah, again, we haven't done anything there, have we?
That's boiler's exactly still the same. We just added hives so that we can control it from our phones. But yeah, the boiler's been very good.
Yeah.
And then the tiny bedroom. Now, if you're not familiar with UK bedrooms, this is what we would regard as a box room, which is basically just about big enough to fit a single bed in, and maybe a tiny little set of drawers or something.
Yeah.
And that's it. It's a small room. When I lived at my parents', that's exactly the sort of room I had. In fact, mine was slightly bigger than this.
It was bigger than this.
But again, the same idea. You just put a single bed in there, and that basically takes up most of the room. But as you'll see later, we utilised it in a different way for the most part. Yeah. And then the master bedroom, nice big window again, and this sort of grey,
grey beige
paint
colour.
Yeah, and then You've got that feature wall at the back, which...
Oh my goodness. Oh, and the bed, when we were viewing, the bed was right on that wall, wasn't it? Right?
Yeah, behind the door.
You couldn't quite get in through the door.
No.
Or the door wouldn't open fully because the bed was in the way.
And then you can see the garden, just a square patch of grass, some flagstones going around, and that bench thing with the roofy thing to the right, that went to the tip very soon.
Your mum and dad still have that.
Are they still? Oh yeah, but I think they may have taken the roof off that or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, those bushes over there, the laurels, they're gone.
Yeah, that's all gone.
Yeah. Right, so this is what the place used to look like when we got the keys.
Yeah.
And let's now show you what the place looks like more or less now. So let's get into that. So the first thing you can see is to the right, we basically did a plant border, and the garage is no longer a garage. That's what basically your office was for a while.
Yeah.
And for our electric car, you've got the electric car charger there, just to the side by the door, which is sort of under a roof, which means that it doesn't get rained on or manky. So, yeah.
Two shiny cars.
Yes, clean on that particular day.
They were.
So, and inside it's gone a lot whiter, and we've replaced if not all, then the vast majority of the skirting board with from the shiny glossy white stuff to just plain wood stained. And then this is your tortoise enclosure, Tortosaurus.
That's where Tortosaurus lives.
Yeah, planted up.
They're only 2 years old at this point, so they're only tiny. So this enclosure is big enough for them.
A bobble there on the sofa.
Yeah. In her favourite spot.
There's the bobble.
Yeah.
Again, I think she featured in one or two videos before.
Yeah, probably.
I think one of them has got her snoring as well.
Today we just have her purring.
Yeah, and again, this is basically well, this is actually after we reduced it a bit.
This is when you made me throw away all my books.
Well, some of them.
Not
throw away, they went to a charity shop.
We sold a lot of them.
Yeah.
Sent them to a charity shop.
The sofa, we certainly got our money's worth.
We made that TV cabinet with our own bare hands.
Yeah, same as the bicycle rack at the back.
Our bicycles used to live there.
Yeah, there's actually a reel on our Instagram account of how we made that bicycle rack.
It was really good, wasn't it?
Medals from the gravel rides. And our Portuguese learning, picture frames, I suppose you could say. Yeah,
we didn't do a lot of updating of these though, did we? They kind of sat very stationary.
No.
Learning has been slow.
Yeah, And here you can see the dining room and the kitchen we had combined into a single space, more open plan, which we prefer.
Yeah.
And also made the whole space a lot more usable.
Yeah, it's much better.
And the hob in the middle is just brilliant. A 5 burner as opposed to 4, because 4's just never big enough if you do a decent amount of cooking.
And all of the photos from our holidays and
various
adventures that David has taken.
Yeah, a lot of them are featured in the various vlogs again.
Oh, yeah, they will be.
Over the years, like the picture of the car there from Scotland. That's from the NC 500 vlogs. And then, just storage space underneath all the units. No, I'm really happy with how the kitchen turned out.
Yeah, I love the kitchen.
We had drama with the kitchen because we hired a guy to fit it basically for us, and then he ended up being a bit of a waste of time because he couldn't do it. He basically spent like 2 or 3 days. He dropped a load of cigarette buds in the garden, had his girlfriend visit over whilst we were at work, and we had to tell him to go away. And then we had to call in emergency help, but luckily family came to the rescue and helped us out.
Yeah.
And then you, not smiling.
Yeah, I don't know why I was so grumpy there. I think I was thinking he wouldn't get me on video, but you can see the cupboard got bigger and just I mean, again, that cupboard's been tidied once.
Yeah. Pulled back, and we wanted slate or slate imitation floor tiles in the kitchen, and I think these are the slate imitation tiles from Italy. I think.
Italy, yeah, they were.
Yeah. Oh, you can see on the picture there the old greenhouse.
Yeah.
This is what the garden looks like now. Well, not right now.
Not right now.
Not
in the middle of summer.
Yeah, in summer.
What was this, June, July, I think?
That's basically drama, but yeah, we had the first house sale agreed and everything was going through, and then the buyers decided to pull out. So.
And we built that whole, we call it the garage, but it's basically an undercover area now.
Yeah, like a lean-to roof space.
Keeps all the stuff that was in the garage in there.
Yeah, outside, but dry.
Yeah.
And the cactus house.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we had 2 greenhouses for the most part, and on the left was the cactus greenhouse, which we had to bubble wrap every single winter.
Yeah.
Because that had to be heated every winter to 15 degrees.
No, we kept it at 6 degrees.
Was it 6 degrees? 6 degrees plus. And
this video is a real blast from the past.
Yeah, I mean, you can see my hair's a lot shorter for starters. And yeah, it was a pain. I dreaded this every year. It was a faff. Sticking bubble wrap.
It was like a full day's job, wasn't it?
It was. Every time you tried to get the bubble wrap behind the staging, obviously it would catch on the cactus and then you just hear gravel spilling everywhere.
Yeah, you'd have to tidy them up.
Yeah.
And then all the plants that we planted in the garden.
Yeah, so
and all the wildlife that use it, it's incredible.
Yeah, so the idea with the garden was always that it's planted up for wildlife.
And colour, it's so
And
colourful.
to be fair, we did a pretty good job with that.
Now that's not wildlife.
That's not wildlife.
That's a domestic tortoise.
That's a tortosaurus.
Yeah.
That lives in the living room right now. And then behind what used to be the garage and then your office is the dry space that we created by sticking the roof on.
Yeah. And we've managed to fill that since with 2 motorbikes.
Yeah.
That's a whole other story.
Yeah, we'll go on to that in a different video. So yeah, now from the living room, moving over there so you can see the door from the sort of landing at the bottom to what used to be your office.
Yeah.
Hence the board and the computer and the chair, which is no longer there. And obviously from there you can see into the back garden quite nicely through that big window.
And it was great because when we had those 2 greenhouses, I actually ran a plant-based business from the garden. So the garden was like a nursery, plant nursery at one point. So having access straight into my office and out into the garden was really, really useful. And of course this office space, we'd tidied up, ready to put the house on the market. Prior to that, this was full of plants and all sorts of other business items.
Yeah, it wasn't 2 months, 5 days from when this was recorded.
No.
But it's going through, seems to be going through fine now, so unless it falls through at the last minute. Yeah, we should be on our way to Portugal come early March-ish, anyway.
But yeah, the whole house is so much brighter and airy and it feels so much bigger than it ever did.
Yeah, that brown carpet.
We always wanted to change that, didn't we? But
that was always on our
list. We
list.
hated it from day one.
Yeah, but same as the handrail and the banister we wanted to replace.
But we had so much work done upstairs that it made no sense to do anything with the hallway till upstairs was finished.
Yeah, so it just stayed.
Yeah.
So the master bedroom.
Again, more photos on the walls.
Yeah, we always kept the bedroom for more personal photographs where it was more us as opposed to landscapes and animals.
Yeah. Some memories from the wedding.
And at the bottom, we had a bath fitted. Basically, as you probably, you saw in the last video, of what the house used to look like. There was a bath in the bathroom, but that didn't really work for us. But we still wanted a bath, and since, you'll see in a minute, we didn't actually need the wardrobe space in the bedroom, we have the bath fitted. So the bathroom, this double sink, I would definitely have a double sink again.
Yeah.
Double sinks are brilliant. It's basically when you first get it, you move, sort of change from a standard sink. What is that?
It's the battery.
It's the GoPro, anyway. Yeah, the bath, wet room. Yeah, very happy with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the sink, basically, at first it feels like it's a little baby bath.
Yeah. But now we can brush our teeth in tandem.
Yeah. And the swords.
Yeah.
That's coming with us.
Yeah, that'll go somewhere.
And the little box room we utilised as a walk-in wardrobe, which then gave us space for the bath in the master bedroom.
Yeah, and interestingly, when we were trying to sell the house, the two things that the majority of people didn't like was the bath in the bedroom.
Yeah.
And they kept saying how small the small bedroom looked. Well, of course, it's a wardrobe essentially, so of course it looks small.
Yeah.
But it looks extra small.
But it's a box room to start off with, so it's not going to be big.
No.
And then what we would call back then an adventure room.
Yeah.
This is where all the adventuring gear was. So all the various rucksacks, tent, camping stuff.
Photography gear.
I
mean, these shelves now, these have been decluttered several times.
Yeah.
We have more bags than we know what to do with, don't we?
Well, no, we know what to do with.
Well, we do know what to do with them. We can't use them all at once.
But yeah, you don't. There are bags for various things.
Yeah.
So, yeah. My PC.
David's computer setup.
Yeah, and this is as tidy as it gets.
Yeah.
Which is fine with me.
Yeah, we're not really tidy people, are we?
No. No time for tidying up.
No.
And a map on the ceiling.
We couldn't fit it on the walls at the time.
No.
So it went on the ceiling.
So yeah, that's what the house looked like for the most part. Like I said, little bits and pieces changed because I've recorded this after we actually had the first sale agreed on the house. But for the most part, that's what it looked like, and that's what it looks like now.
Yeah.
Other than right now, it looks more like a box like a storage unit.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's because we're hoping that in a month's time, a chunk of it will have already been sent to Portugal with the removals company.
Yeah.
Which we'll tell you in a future vlog whether we'd recommend them or not. We know that various people have recommended them online and had good experience with them, but we're not gonna let you know what company that is just yet.
Yeah.
In case we're not happy with them.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've got a removals company taking the vast majority of things. And then on top of that, today we loaded up our little trailer at the front with some things from that space that you saw behind the office, that sort of covered up area behind what used to be the garage and was now then your office.
I feel confused.
Yeah, it's changed a few times. And yeah, hopefully in a month's time.
And there's about 10 years difference, isn't there, between those two videos?
Yeah, roughly speaking, 10 years.
Yeah.
Was it 10 years?
Yeah, I think so.
It's like 11, 12.
It's not been that long.
I think 2014.
No, really?
When we moved here.
Well, it's longer than I thought.
Yeah. So yeah, that's basically what this house looks like, and yeah, we'll see what we'll do with the house in the village house.
Yeah.
In Portugal. But the more exciting project is going to be the farm, isn't it?
Yes, we've got a lot of work to do on the farm.
Yeah. But we've also got a lot more space. So, like, if you look at what we did with the garden in this house, turning it from a square patch of grass and then some flagstones going around that.
Yeah.
On the farm, that's 1.5 hectares, just over.
We've got a square patch of dirt.
Well.
And some olive trees.
Yeah, a good few. It's about 70 olive trees we've got, or something like that. But you can go and see that on one of the previous videos that's got a tour of the farm, and there's a different video for tour of the village house. But anyway, we're going to leave it here. If you want to see how we get on in Portugal, then yeah, subscribe, comment, like and everything, because there's going to be some real, there's going to be some, well, hopefully not drama, but we've got some big question marks coming up. I mean, residency is one thing.
Yeah.
Welcome to life after Brexit.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll see how we get on moving from the UK to Portugal, because we've never, well, I've lived abroad, but you haven't, and I haven't lived abroad in my adult life.
No.
So.
No. And let's see how we get on with some major renovation jobs.
Yes,
we are semi-skilled DIYers, aren't we? But
no, I'm an unskilled DIYer.
Yeah, and I'm probably also semi-skilled, maybe. I'm a bit
well,
of
we
a
managed to
bodger.
put that roof up,
Yeah.
and it stayed up, and it's still there, and it's not.
Yeah, and we did.
It doesn't have any
We
signs
did a lot of the work
falling
in the house, didn't we? We didn't do the major reconstruction work, but
No.
we've done a lot of work in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, this will be a different kettle of fish because we will be.
Well, all of it we
renovating.
want to do ourselves. I mean, we might need an electrician's assistance in the village house, but other than that, yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Thanks for sticking around if you have so far, and we'll see you in the next
Portugal,
one. But
hopefully.
at that point, when you watch that, it's going to be April, most likely, or the very end of March, and we have already hopefully moved to Portugal by then, and this house is no longer
Ours.
ours.
Oh, makes me sad.
So on that bombshell, see ya.